Linear functions. Linear functions come in this form. F of x equals mx plus b. Now you've seen that form before with the slope-intercept form. You know, you used to have y equals mx plus b. But because we're using the function notation, it's written this way. But you can still graph it the same way using the slope and the y-intercept. Now, you might have some questions about, well, what are the other forms when we have linear equations and things like that? But see, right now we're working on linear functions, so they will be in this form. I guess there could be some slight differences that you could work with, but anyway, so you graph the y-intercept, you know, so b, whatever that is, over here on the y-axis, and then you use the slope to count, so m is the slope, you count the rise over the run. And so we're going to do an example here, so this is just kind of a brief review of how to graph a linear equation. But we're working with these linear functions. Okay, so here's our example. So you see it's in the form, in the mx plus b form. So in our case, m is -3. So that's going to be the slope. We're going to want to make it a fraction. So I'm just going to put -3/1. I'll show you how to work with that. And then b is the y-intercept, which is -1. Now that's the point 0, -1. So think of it as an ordered pair if you want, but you have to graph that. So we graph the point, I'll do it in green, 0, -1, which is going to be right there. That's going to be the y-intercept. And then we're going to count the rise over the run. Now, it's not really going to be a rise because it's negative, so it's going to go down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1. And you can do that again, down 3, and to the right 1. And you're going to get these points that are lining up because this is a linear function. Now, for those of you who want to be creative, I probably shouldn't switch colors, you can think of the slope as 3 over -1 as well. That would be the same slope. It doesn't really matter if you put the negative in the the negative in the numerator or the denominator, but you only get one negative sign. But if you thought of it this way, because, you know, say you're running out of graph paper, you would count up 3, 1, 2, 3, and then to the left 1. And see, those points are still lining up. And you can do that again too, up 3 and to the left 1. Kind of fun. Anyway, so you get some points, and then you can draw the line connecting those points. A ruler helps. Okay, and that's how you graph a linear function.